I always thought the theory was important in chess, but is it necessary? In order to understand that, I'm going to play against a player rated as much as me, so between 2000 and 2100, and I'm going to play d4. Now, I'm a loyal e4 player, so I pretty much never play d4, so let's see how the game goes. Alright. 2200. I'm going to try, I can't really say. If I'm going to do something decent. What can I do? I'm already in trouble. Alright, I guess I will go for it. A Catalan, I guess. I guess this is the Catalan or something that resembles it. I don't feel like I'm doing something wrong right now. I could put the bishop on g5, try to pin the knight, but I don't know, maybe it's not necessary. Maybe the bishop on b3 could be interesting, so at the end of the day, I'm probably going to play sort of English. Which I mean is fine. Let's play e3 at this point, so I defend the pawn, and I can develop the knight on e2, probably. I guess that developing the knight on e2 is fine. Can I take this? I guess that doesn't do too much. Yeah. I don't love that move. Although, what should I play? Knight f3 or knight on e2? I like a knight on e2, but I don't know. I don't feel like it's the best move possible. But my plan is to develop this knight castle, and then we will see. So my opponent still hasn't won yet, so I think I'm doing something decent. I'm not going to take this pawn because that way is going to develop, so let's castle short. It's playing pretty fast, like I mean in no theory, so that makes sense. Now I'm going to take this pawn, so he has to lose a time again with the bishop, which make a lot of sense. Now I play b3 and develop the knight, the bishop on b2. So I have two strong bishops, and then I figure it out. So I would say that the opening went pretty well. So the theory experiment is going well. It's not ended yet because with theory I also mean understanding the plan in the middle of the game, understanding what you're supposed to do, which is not so easy to understand right now. This looks like an interesting push for him. What if I play knight on d2 in order to put it on f3? So, yeah. This is even more defended, so I find it hard now. To push. Let's play queen on d2, followed by rook on c1 and rook on d1. I think it's a logical way to play. Now I think you want to put pressure on this pawn this way. Although after I defend, I don't see a big problem, if I have to be honest. Let's play this way. I don't think I'm doing something too wrong right now. Yeah, you keep putting pressure, but now that I have a rook, it also makes sense to try to open the position. Yeah, why not? And now I take with the rook. I can double rooks. I can try to pin the knight somehow. Yeah, but now you have more pressure on the knight. I don't feel like it's the best move possible. Although, if I play this, it's going... Does that even work? I take, and we will find out. Why can't I play this? Because there is the knight, which is quite annoying. Yeah, I'm going to play queen on c2. Now this makes sense, though. Though, does it? Take, yeah. That makes sense. So, I don't want to allow the knight to do whatever he wants. So let's play a3, which prevents knight on b4. Which I think makes sense. And after that I'm going to play rook on c1, so I have a nice battery. I guess I'm not going to. I missed this move. Don't think he's losing, but I missed this move. Find it hard that is a losing move. I have to be careful because he has this way and come on, I'm getting attacked everywhere. Let's play this and rook on c1. Alright, the pawn was hanging for some reason, which I shouldn't really have allowed. Yeah, that's a good move by my opponent. This kind of defends everything. I mean, this looks like it defends everything. Although it can still take that. Yeah, I guess I'll go for that. Now I'm done a pawn, but it's still playable. It was tricky, the piece positioning, because I think it's not even about theory, it's about the experience in a position. If you play a position a lot of time, you start to understand what goes in a certain way, what piece you should use, where you should put the queen, for example, and I mess up quite a few times. So definitely playing the same opening a lot of times is going to help you a lot. It could be a winning condition. So I'm going to play everything and hope I can throw this endgame. You don't have to play though. He doesn't have to play it. Yeah, it made it. So you think he can win this endgame? I'm not saying it's impossible. It could be, it could be. Now I shouldn't really play the other pieces. Because if I keep playing pieces, you start having quite some winning chances. Even if I played the knight for the bishop, I feel like his position is tricky. Although this move looks strong. Because I have this. And it looks really wrong, this move. Because now I have knight on c6. So I'm going to win a pawn, I guess. If you push this pawn, there is knight on c6. Still knight on c6. Yeah. Now I could play it. I take. I play this. Before doing that, I feel like should really move my king somewhere. I need the king to do something. This is annoying. But he has a lot of annoying stuff still. This kind of makes sense. I mean, I'm giving him a pass pawn. So does that really make sense? So I'm going to trade and hope this is a draw. I don't know that. Not sure. Not sure at all. Oh, defense this way. Yeah, fair enough. Now it's time to bring the king. Yeah, this was expected. Don't have too many options. Yeah, the knight is quite annoying. Especially in this endgame, because my bishop can't really go into many places. So, as you see, I have all my pawns in dark square. So it was a stupid decision to make that trade. Definitely not a clever decision. Not at all. The knight is not tapped because he can defend it with the king. Although, it's not even too far to get tapped. I'm going to push this pawn for a simple reason. I want my bishop to do something. Now at least it starts to get decent. Yeah, right. Want to push and do something decent. I'm going to push at this point and wait. Really does something that I care about, I guess. If my bishop start to get, maybe I have the win chances. Don't really want to take, so let's keep pushing pawns and waiting. The good thing about this bishop is that it's preventing all the knight moves, which is great. Yeah, what if I play this? Ah, he has a point though, which I completely missed. You can still push and go into a winning endgame, which I really completely missed. Yeah, this was quite a huge mistake by me. But yeah, I had to play this. Yeah. Yeah, that was unnecessary. Should have prevented that somehow. Don't know how, but I should have. Yeah, this is a winning endgame. Not that too much to do, less there is, but... Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty confident my opponent can win this. So, I played with 77% accuracy, but I made 7 inaccuracy, 2 mistakes and 3 blunders. Which means a thing. Now, I'm going to see the analysis and I will explain it to you, my thought about the importance of theory. So, as you can see, now, we are playing the opening, I never played something like this. Although, as you can see, the opening is not bad for me. It's logical. Yeah, this is an inaccurate move, but is minus 0.5. So we are equal. This is not, this is not a problem, but now it's starting to get a problem. So the opening is completed. The position is equal without theory. Is plus 0.2. So without theory, you can get a good opening. The problem is that if you play something you've never played before, you're not going to play well the middle game. And as you can see, I never played this position, so I don't know what pieces should go, what are my plans. And this is a thing that you find out studying some games or playing a lot with this opening and then analyzing your mistakes. So the theory is important in the sense that when you get to the middle game, if you don't know your plans, you're going to play much worse than your opponent. So at my level, if I play without knowing what is my plan, as you can see, I'm going to lose. Despite the fact that I didn't play so badly, I will say. I play quite bad, but you know. This was close to equal, this was a mistake. Why? Why was this a mistake? My opponent played this, but the best move was... With all the deaths on the rook. Discoveries on the queen. Yeah, this looks great. Yeah, I mean... What can I say? So, you see... at my level, if you play a middle game without knowing the plan, you're going to lose. So my suggestion is, it's not important, not so much important the theory in the opening, because you could try whatever opening you want, and if you understand well how chess works, at the end of the day, you're going to get a middle game when it's hardly that you're going to be better, but at least you're going to be slightly worse. So it's a playable middle game. The problem is that you are not going to know how to play it. So before choosing what to play, what opening you play, you should see on the computer, on the internet, I mean, wherever you want, on a LHS database, on a video on YouTube, what middle game you're going to play. So let's say I want to play the French. In what middle games I'm going to end? And then you choose the opening which has the middle game you like. So when you reach the middle game, first you like it, so you probably already know something, or there is something in the position that you like, that you feel comfortable with. So you're going to play it well. And then my suggestion is to play that opening a lot of times till you understand the middle game ideas. So the most important thing, till you're not a title player, I will say, is not learning the opening theory, is learning the plan in the middle games. Although even theory in the opening is important if you don't want to get into a middle game that you don't like. If you study the opening well, you're going to get in the middle game you like, and you are going to get better with that middle game. So study something, guys, and see you in the next video.